Namaste, beloved community. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am Dawna, and this is Insightful Conversations with Dawna. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been dealing with, and I know other people have been dealing with, and that is fear, which is really our ego trying to convince us to do something, not do something, stay stuck in density. It's all connected. The fear, the ego, density, it's all connected, right? And it's there to our ego is there to keep us safe, but it is not at a conscious level of our soul, and so it thinks it knows what's best for us, but it doesn't always, right? So it's um, it's important to pay attention when things come up, and you can justify anything, right? For instance, if you go online and look at different foods like eggs or even potatoes or different vegetables. You go online, or bananas. Some people say bananas are good, some people say bananas are bad. You go online and you can find pros and cons for just about anything. And so we can justify just about anything, right? What is serving our highest good? That's the question. And that's where our focus needs to be in order for us to live an authentic, ascended life. Not that we're not going to have fear. We will have fear. Not that we're going to stop battling our ego, that our ego is not going to want to try and take control. It is. We get better and better at it, and we get faster at seeing the signs or the red flags, right? From having our ego come up. So I just want to put out, because I want to do something new today. So if you are here and you are in the chats, I have the cards of clarity, and I am going to pull. I'm going to take the last 10 minutes or so of the show today and pull a card. And if you want one, put it in the chat, and I will pick at least a couple of people to draw a card for, depending on the time that we have, and maybe more, and do, like a mini soul reading kind of thing. So I've been wanting to do this since I started, and I am going to get this going. And then come January, I will have my a call board, and I will have that done. Hi, Pauline. So stay tuned till the end, because I do want to pull some cards, and it will be relevant for anyone. As you know, anybody that I pull a card for is a surrogate for all of us, right? There's always a message for all of us when we pull the cards from the cards of clarity. They're so beautiful that Kira, Master Lady Kira, created through the guidance from the angels and ascended masters. Speaking of Shri and Kara, and then we'll get back talking about the fear, ego, density loop and connection, and how to transcend it and lift above it, and things to do to move through it and past it. So make sure that you get on their Oneness Talk Radio link, get on shriandkara.com, go to their Facebook, go to their YouTube channel, and subscribe, sign up, whatever, so that you get notified. And also so you can be there when they launch their show. And I will, Pauline. And because there's big stuff coming, so I'm excited about this. So Shri and Kara have incredible things coming down, and they're creating a new show. So make sure that you sign up to join us next Wednesday night. They are doing a live panel, but be there Friday, this Friday, the 10th. They are launching their new show. So go to shrinkcura.com to get signed up for that link, to see what time it is, and to be there for that, because that's going to be big. The other thing is, next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern is going to be a roundtable discussion about COVID and the new world, and how to go forward with post the pandemic as we see it coming. I know we have these variants, but I think we're going to see it coming to a close, so to speak. Will we ever go back to the way life was before? No, we won't. But that's not a bad thing, right? It's a good thing. Hopefully we've learned a lot. Hopefully we have reprioritized what's really important and reevaluated what's really important in our lives. Hopefully we've made some positive changes in our life, and we are implementing them. So make sure that you get on there, and I will be posting that on my Facebook page about next Wednesday night, because I will be one of the people talking. Some of the hosts from Oneness Talk radio shows. Jess Judenan will be there. Jerry will be there. I think Kyla will be there, and I'm not sure who all else. I know that there's a whole list though on the advertisement for it, which I will post on my Facebook page after we're done here today. So, and if you have just joined, put in, I know Pauline has put in that she wants me to pull a card. I am going to pull cards the last 10-15 minutes of the show today. And so I will, would love to pull one for you as well, do a mini little soul reading, and that would be great. So, and then also Shrink Kara, don't forget to get on for New Year's. It's going to be massively important to be there for New Year's, and you can join us live from anywhere that you're at. I will be there in person, and I'm so excited to be there in person. But Master Lady Kira has got a lot of information coming through for the new world, for next year and beyond, and what it's going to look like, and what to focus on, and where to put your energies. And Tosa Blue Mountain is exploding and evolving, and there's so much happening. If you haven't gone to shrinkcura.com recently, go check it out. See the goddess pools that they just created that are spectacular. Go see all of the beautiful things that they have going on. And you definitely want to do that, because it is magical. It is magical. And they have a lot going on that I can't share at this point, but they will be sharing very soon. And yes, they did. So Pauline was asking, did they ask for healing prayers and gratitude? Yes. And that's one of the things I was going to mention today. Have you been praying? I know I mentioned this a couple weeks ago when they first put out that call to action, to pray for Mother Earth, to send love to Mother Earth, to let her know that you love her, that you appreciate her, that you have gratitude for her. And she needs our love now more than ever before right now. So do it daily. Don't send a cord into her. You can ground and connect and feel that love, that energy connection with Mother Earth. But let her know that you love her and appreciate her, and send love into her. We are at a level of consciousness that we've never been before, and we're going even higher. And if you haven't followed Sri and Kira for the last 7 years, I didn't know about them until a couple of years ago, and I'm so grateful that I do, because my life has been totally transformed as a result. And I'm so grateful. But they have been so accurate with their predictions that have come through Master Lady Kira over the last 7 years. They had the 7-year ascension escalator. They talk about that. And so go back and look at some of their older YouTube videos and do some of their home studies. Check out their website. Check out TosaBlueMountain.com. It is an incredible place with even more evolving and coming. And when you donate for anything, whether it's the New Year's Eve, when you donate for a Monday magic class, when you donate for any of the courses that they're teaching or they have taught, or any of the home studies, what happens with that money is it supports Clinica Linda. And what is Clinica Linda? Clinica Linda is a free pain clinic for local indigenous people right there in Ecuador. And they are being asked to open many of these. And their goal is to open over 1,000 of these around the world. You can be a part of that. If you want to get certified as a therapist with the lasers, go to epiclasers.com, Jim Onek. It's EPOCH lasers. If you want to come to Tosa Blue Mountain and volunteer, I know you can get a discount on your stay by volunteering at the clinic. If you have medical experience, if you're a doctor, a nurse, that sort of thing, contact Sue at support at shrinkcure.com and tell her you want to volunteer and what you can volunteer in with. And you can get a discount for going and staying at Tosa Blue Mountain as a result if you're coming to volunteer. And you can go any time of the year. You don't have to go when there's a program, but it's always fun to go when there's a different program happening. So I'm going to be there for 5 weeks. I'm going to be there for the whole month of January, as well as going for the New Year's Eve. And I am super excited because I know that that is going to, my spirituality, my awakening, my involvement, my ascension is just going to grow, and I'm going to learn so much more from Shri and Kara. And I'm very, very excited to be able to help them and to serve and to offer my time and go to the clinic on the weekends and help people with a laser. And it's just going to be, it's going to be beautiful. So again, if you just joined, because I know some more people have hopped on. Hello, I'm Dawna. Thank you for being here. Wanted to let you know that it's really important you check out shrinkcare.com. If you haven't, go to their Facebook page, go to their YouTube page. They have so much coming up that you want to be a part of it, and you really want to be there to hear what's coming and to hear how we are evolving and the ensoulments that Kira come through her. At the end of the show today, the last 10 minutes or so, I will be drawing some Cards of Clarity cards for people. I will draw one per person. And so if you want to be a part of that, put that in the comments in the chat. And I would be happy to draw one and see what else I get, a little mini soul reading for you. So I would love that. And come January, I will have a call board, because I would love to connect with you online in person, where I can offer mini soul readings even more than I am with the cards today. So I'm excited. It's one of my callings, and I'm very excited about that. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Harlan, I would be happy to. So let's talk a little bit about the fear ego density connection. Fear can seem very logical, right? It can seem like, well, yeah, why would I want to do that? Yeah, why would I want to risk this? Why would I want to put myself out there? Do I know enough? Am I enough, right? That's one of the biggest ones is, are you enough? Are you talented enough? Are you pretty enough? Are you handsome enough? Are you smart enough? Are you, all those things that comes at us from limiting beliefs, from society, from old tapes that play. Maybe somewhere along the line, somebody told you that you weren't good enough for whatever reason, or told you that maybe you wanted to be a painter and told you that painting was stupid. And so you gave up that dream. Right now is the perfect time for you to look back over this last year. As we're approaching the end of this year, look back over this last year and ask yourself honestly, how have you let fear stop you? How have you let fear limit you? It's your ego. And I like what Shri says about our ego. Think of our ego as that toddler, and give it a sippy cup and stick it in the back seat, right? Don't let it drive your life. Don't let fear drive your life. Don't let fear stop you from fulfilling your purpose. You have unique gifts and talents that you were meant to share with the world. You do. You are enough. You do have everything that you need within you to be successful and to achieve your dreams. I know it. I see it. I can see it in you. Don't let fear hold you back, because what happens if you are limiting yourself, then there's somebody out there that you're not helping, because you're not sharing who you are. You're not sharing your gifts. And it's so important, because together we are better. We need each other. We need each other to help us, encourage us, believe in us, support us, and to know that we aren't alone, right? To take our hand and tell us everything's going to be okay. So look back and see where you've let fear and your ego stop you this last year and kept you in density, kept you stuck, kept you on that hamster wheel of doing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and being frustrated, right? Because you're not breaking through in some area of your life. We all have an area, because none of us are perfect, and it's okay. It's normal. But we can transcend it. We can lift above. We can move through it. We can walk through the fire. We can face the fear and do it anyway. What's the worst thing that could happen? Right? So how has that made you feel? How has that made you feel? Looking at that area of your life, whether it's your career, job, a passion, that little voice saying you should write a book and you haven't, or maybe it's eating better. Maybe you feel like you need to lose a few pounds because you have some condition, or you just want to in general. Whatever it is, it's frustrating when we don't achieve our goals, right? When we don't do what we set out to do at the beginning of the year. And then I want you to think about, what have you done? What area of your life did you do something new? Did you push forward? Did you face that fear and do it anyway? And Angel, I hope you don't mind if I use you as an example. Angel was very afraid. And correct me if I'm wrong, Angel. And then she faced her fear, and she wrote a book about water for children. Yes, B, just say yes. B is another example. She is breaking through ceilings for women like no other. She's a total badass, and I love it. And she has transformed her life. She's transformed her health. Every time I see her, she looks better and better, and she's more glowing. and healthier. And it's so inspiring. When you break through a fear, it is so inspiring to other people. Don't keep it inside you. Share it with other people, you know? Share it. And uh, Angel is going to get her book out there and other books because she's got more than one in her. And B is rocking it in New York. And she is being a huge example for her family, her kids, which she just has a teenager as of today. Congratulations on that, B. um, we're all in different stages of life and we can help each other through, which is why it's so important to share our story. Yes, B said the key is just to plug into the heart space. Absolutely. It's plugging into the heart space. It's letting go or moving through the fear, putting the ego aside, tapping into our soul, and doing what we are divinely created to do, divinely called to do. We are beautiful, crystalline beings of light. We can transmute anything if we believe. And our purpose is love. It's to share our gifts and talents. It's to show other people and inspire other people to break free of those limitations. Because they're just mirages anyway. Everything is energy and everything can be transmuted. You can do it. You can do anything. And if you want support, there's so much support in this beautiful community. Reach out. I'm more than happy to help cheer you on and tell you how amazing you are. So right now, I want you to think about what version of you do you want to be? What version of you do you want to step into? What version of you do you want to create now? What version? And then sit and meditate and breathe into it. Breathe life into that new you. Breathe life into your dreams. Breathe life into how you want your life to look. Don't stay stuck. The only reason that you are not going to release old limiting beliefs is because you are in that victim triangle. You are wanting to stay the victim. That's a painful place to be. Let it go. Let go of any people, places, things, jobs, relationships, circumstances that don't serve you. Let go of the limiting beliefs that you can't have it all. Let go of thinking that you aren't enough, because you are. Let go of thinking you don't deserve abundance, because you do. Let go of any of those limiting beliefs. And right now, oh my goodness, right now we are coming up on the last major portal of the year. Besides the winter solstice, 12/21 is a powerful day for sure. But the 12/12, we had the 10/10 in October, the 11/11 in November, and now the 12/12, culminating the year with this beautiful portal. This portal is an energetic cycle. It's a chapter that is closing. A new one is beginning. We have Venus right now in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn is about stability. It's about sure-footedness. It's about real. Capricorns are not typically fake. They're not typically going to play games. They're about drive, determination, success. And so having Venus, the planet of love, in Capricorn, it's saying it's a time to really love yourself. Seriously. Genuinely. Have more self-care. Love yourself more. Take better care of yourself. Make yourself a priority. Start now and do it all the way through 2022 and see how amazing you feel when you put yourself as a priority and you love yourself more and you give yourself more self-care. You take care of your body. You drink more water. You eat more clean, living foods. You meditate. You go for walks in nature. You interact with animals. Interact with trees. Speak more gratitude. Love your body. Tell your body that you love it. Appreciate it. Appreciate everything that you have and start with you, with your body and all the things that it does for you without you even trying. Be a little more gentle with yourself. Visualize what you want and let the old pass away. Don't keep questioning why. Why didn't this work out? Why didn't that work out? Why didn't I get this lover? Why didn't I get this relationship? Why didn't I get this job? Why didn't I get this? Whatever it is, let it go. And trust that something better is coming, because it is. We have opened a portal of huge abundance for the planet, for humanity. Accept it. Accept this abundance. Accept your mastery. Accept and focus on what you want. And release anything else. Yes, it's scary. For sure. Most people will see things transform in their lives. They may move. They may get out of a long-term relationship. They may quit their job and start a new company or do something new or go to work for somebody else. Whatever is their calling, they may take up an art and share it with the world. Maybe you're a singer and you've never let anyone really hear you sing. Now's the time to do that. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you have a book inside of you to get out, to share, to let people know how you made it through your trials and your traumas that you experienced, because that happens. Namaste, everyone that's popped in. I just love seeing everyone communicating with each other as well. And yes, B, I'm so excited to get to see you. I know, fourth time this year. Yes, we do got this. I'm super excited to go for New Year's. And I want you to be there. I want you to be there. Even if you can't be there in person, get on, sign up, and be on there live, 7 p.m. on December 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You go to ShriandKara.com. You can go to Facebook, to the Facebook page. You can go to YouTube. Go to Go to ShreeandKira.com and get signed up and join me. Join us. I know B will be there. I will be there. Jess will be there. Lots of fabulous people. Kyla will be there. Shree and Kira, of course, because they've got some incredible information to share with us about where we're going. Get signed up to be there next week, next Wednesday night. Join me next Wednesday. I will have Lori Ellis back here on the show as the co-host, or as my guest. She will be on, and we will be talking about different things you can do, different hacks for those temptations of the holidays, and you know how to navigate through that. Because part of awakening, part of ascending, part of keeping our body that crystalline light, that being that it is. Yes, thank you, Angela. Me too. Is to make sure that we are giving it light. Yes, that makes it easier on our body. When we are feeding it light, when we are feeding it pure water that fills our water, which water is conscious, has consciousness in it, then it's much easier for us to do the things that we want to do and achieve the things that we want to achieve and ascend through our life at a higher vibration. We're able to maintain that higher frequency, that higher vibration, that higher level of consciousness. But if we are consuming a bunch of sugar, a bunch of processed fake food, and if you have not been on my Facebook page, go to Dawna. Go find me on Dawna Ostermeyer on Facebook. I recently posted how a guy sued McDonald's and won, showing that their food was not fit for human consumption. That's huge. Is that going to change anything with them? I doubt it, unless enough people stop eating there. But that's something to know. And they're not the only fast food that does that, that uses forms of meat that you wouldn't really want to even feed to your animals, that they use bleach and ammonia on and dyes to make it look like it's delicious, but there's no nutrients in it. So when we are not giving our body nutrients, it's much harder for it to function at that high level. And I don't know about any of you, but as you go through different stages of ascension, you have different needs in your body and different symptoms. You know, you can get headaches, you can get tired, you can get dizzy, you can get you can get all sorts of different symptoms, right? Fear is one of them for this year because of the pandemic and mainstream, well, all of media pretty much, one extreme to the other, whatever it is, uses it to create more fear. Fear lowers our immune system. Connect back with your heart, like B beautifully said in the comments. And yes, I agree, B. Yeah, she just said that she used to be an auctioneer and her friend used to auction the cows, and the fast food industry would buy the cheapest ones, and most of the time they were sick. That is so true. I know. And so think about that's what you're putting in. Pauline, I would recommend going to Shree and Kira, and they have more information about the divine directors and the archangels, where you can get a little bit more information on that. But that's a really good idea for like a series. So I'll have to think about that. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes. So if you don't have one of these, not this size, I have a smaller size that I would be more than happy to send you. Just send me an email at dawnaforfitness@gmail.com. That's DAWNA, the number 4, the word fitness at gmail.com. And I will send it to you as my gift to you. It is so powerful. Yes, you use the shield. You can use the shield with your food and beverages. There's a lot of light that radiates from it. And if you were in the golden ray, there's symbols that Sri Kara taught us, and we're going to learn more at the diamond ray in at Tosa over New Year's and into January. And I'm so excited to learn more about these different symbols and how we can transmute things. But just having, yes, simply having the shield of Zadkiel, Archangel, is so powerful. It can. And just holding your food, or praying over it, or saying, yes, I want only the highest good to come from this. This will serve my body for its highest good and do no harm. Whatever it is that you're going to consume. If you simply say that, put your hand with that intention over it, if it's like a plate of food. And if you're out at a restaurant with other people and you don't want to make a scene, that's okay. Put your hand over it, take a moment, bring your other hand to your heart. You know what you're doing, nobody else has to know. And it does make a difference. I've been doing that now for about 2 years, ever since I learned Reiki. And then now with the Avesa energy balancing and all that, putting that positive intent and energy, because we are energy, into it makes a huge difference. So I challenge you this next week, before I get to the cards, which I will, I challenge you this next week to take a few moments, meditate, write down those questions that I asked you, which are to look at your life this last year. Just go back this last year. And if that's too far, just go back the last month or two. Okay? What did you let fear stop you from doing or accomplishing or creating or having a conversation or taking a different job or pursuing a new artistic creative outlet? What area of your life did you let fear stop you? And then how did that make you feel? And then I want you to write about an area that you did push through the fear and you did it anyway. And how did that make you feel? I know from interacting with Angel, she was so excited, still is, about her book. And just how, I know for me personally, I let fear hold me back from getting out of an abusive relationship. I've been out of it now for 1.5 years. Yay! I know, I can tell you, it makes me wonder why I waited so long, why I let fear hold me back for so long. Because I feel so much freer, and I've had so many people tell me that I look younger, I look lighter, brighter. Energetically, I have a glow that I didn't have before. I'm so excited about the possibilities for my life. My life is unlimited. For the first time really in my life, I can do have anything. I can do anything I want. I'm creating me to be who I want. I am not playing by my family's rules, my parents' rules, by the religion I was raised in, by society, by a spouse rules, by anybody else's rules. I am playing by my rules. And that is a very freeing feeling. And I want you to do that too. I want you to play by your own rules. So, Pauline, you are the first one that I was looking for a card, and it popped out, which is interesting that it came out. It is Self Ascension 1, the root chakra. Well, this is a beautiful time of year to wear red with the holidays. Red is associated to our root chakra. Our root chakra is our first chakra. It's at the base of our spine. And it is about stability, security, safety. It can also be about our home and family. So what I am getting, and I can read from the book in a minute, but what I'm getting right now, dear, is really connect in with Mother Earth. Know that you are protected. Know that you are safe. Know that you are enough. You don't need to hide. You don't need to shy away from anything or anyone. You have everything you need within you. Claim your own power. Claim your own divinity. Claim your magnificence. Think of, well, red is known as the color of power and determination, right? You've got it in you. And I will read from the book what Kara had written about this for you. And if someone else would like a card, put it in there, and I will pull one for you as well. Okay. I love this. So on the self-ascension cards, this part of it, it says, if it does not bring you joy, why are you doing it? And I think that fits right in with everything that we've been talking about. Release what no longer serves you. Think that. This is a good thing for you, Pauline, to write down, and everybody, really. If it does not bring you joy, why are you doing it? And that came through from Archangel Zadkiel. So for the first card, everyone wants a home, a place to call their own, to be safe, to grow. The home of your body is calling you to gently and lovingly acknowledge it as the foundation of this expression of your soul's life. This body is housing you. It is the temple that you worship in every moment of every day. You are safe within this body, and you are growing with it. Stop and acknowledge your beautiful body. Be sure you are taking good care of this home of the soul. Let peace enter your life through the recognition that you are safe now, and all is well. That fits so well with everything that we were talking about, Pauline. You are a beautiful being. You are enough. Don't shy away from your magnificence. I think sometimes it scares you and you're afraid to share with the world who you are. And I get it. I get it. I've been there. Very much so. But I can see you clearly. You are a beautiful being. And you have so much to offer and so much to share. Know that you are safe. Love your body more. Love yourself more. Do more self-care. That was all in the message from earlier today anyway. So that totally fits. So I hope you got something out of that, Pauline. And I hope everyone got something out of that, remembering that. If it doesn't bring you joy, why are you doing it? Write that question down. Post that around your house. That's a great reminder. Yes, B, I will be happy to pull a card for you as well. And how I pull cards is I wait for them to jump out, which they always do. And so I shuffle and I ask for guidance for the person, and you're stopped out. They jump. They always do. I love it. All right. And you've got Kuthami, Ascended Master 13. Kuthami, I think is how it's pronounced. I apologize if it's not. And again, this is for everyone. It's not just for the person, but that is who I set the intention for. And so this is for B, but it's also for everyone else. Yes, B, me too. I think that Kira is working on that. She burned her old one when we were there this last time to kind of push herself, to motivate herself to get the new deck done. So hopefully that will happen. But in the meantime, I like using it still. I also have other ones, and in a couple weeks, when next week I have Lori Ellis on, and in 2 weeks I'll bring forward my dragon deck, because these are really cool too. I love these cards. I also love the Moonology or the Moon deck cards. I use them with clients as well, and those are fun. So I'll have different decks on besides the Cards of Clarity, but these are just so profound and amazing that came through Master Lady Kira. So I enjoy using them, and I know that everyone gets something out of it. They're just incredible. So let's talk about your card. What is it that you are really dedicated to? This is, again, a great question for everyone. What are you really dedicated to? What are you focusing on? What are you spending your time on? And is it really serving you? If you are not sure, then pay attention to the primary energies happening in your life. Chaos, poverty, ill health, love, joy, peace, etc., that are around you now. Whether you have been conscious of this or not, what you are really dedicated to is expressing all around you in manifest form now. You are a powerful manifester. If you are enjoying yourself, then celebrate. If you are not enjoying yourself, celebrate that clarity is at hand. You should celebrate something every day regarding yourself and whatever's going on in your life. It's time to fully dedicate yourself to your conscious path. You will clearly know this path because it is the one that brings the greatest joy and loving self-acceptance. If you are expressing yourself each day without receiving the gift of self-acceptance and joy-filled interactions, then it's time to call these into your life. If your life reflects these loving energies in motion, then be sure you are not hiding and that you are a guide for others along the way. You are a guide. You're that badass woman out there that is breaking ceilings, breaking through the glass ceilings of huge success and abundance. You are an inspiration. So make sure that you are not buying into what we've been talking about, into the fear, into the limiting beliefs. And if you catch yourself allowing your ego to be dominant and allowing fear to be running your life, then celebrate that you had that awake awareness, right? That you realize that you had that realization. Because we can't change anything if we don't recognize it, if we aren't awake to it, if we don't acknowledge it, if we don't see it ourselves. So, yeah, pay attention. Pay attention to that and celebrate. Yes, I love that. Celebrate every day when you have so many things that you do every single day. And this goes for all of us. Celebrate that you went through your day. Celebrate the fact that you are still here on this planet at this time that consciousness has gone further than ever before on this planet. What an exciting time to be alive and together bring our love, healing the earth with our love, saying that prayer every day, sending her love. We can make such a difference in the world. Love is much more powerful than fear and hate and anger. Together we are better. Together we can transform this world. We are transforming it. Be here Friday for Shrink Care. Be here next Wednesday with me and Lori Ellis. Be here next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, with Shrink Care and the panel with Jess and Jerry and Kyla and myself and others. That's going to be an amazing event. I'm so excited. Yes. Never look back. Be beautifully said. It is a brand new day. Never look back, because you can't do anything about the past anyway, but learn from it. That's all the past is for, is to learn from it. But don't let yourself be stuck. Don't be stuck in the victim triangle. Don't be stuck in the fear ego density, limiting life. You are unlimited. You are limitless. I see you. I believe in you. And I'm so grateful that you all joined me. I'm so glad I got to pull a couple cards today. I'm excited to do this again. I'm excited for January when I can have you on live on a call, and we can talk even more, and I can pick up even more of your energies and do mini soul readings. I am excited for that, and I hope you are too. We are out of time, so know that I'm sending you all so much light and love and so much gratitude for being here. Make sure you get signed up to join us for New Year's Eve. You don't want to miss that event. And until next week, when I get to have the beautiful, talented, so intelligent Lori Ellis on, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Pay attention to the energies around 1212. Really pay attention. I love you very much, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Namaste.